Hello, my name is João Matheus, and I'm going to tell you how to use water more efficiently. So, I'm going to tell you a story about Mr. Water. He was a businessman, very successful. He had the power. People used to come and stay beside him. The life of thousands were possible because of him. He was important, no? Yeah, but after some years, some people started to kill him. Do you know how? Poison, terrible. He started to die slowly and suffered a lot. But they were not satisfied yet. They literally closed all companies which provide the raw material. As a result, he's almost dead and only radical actions can help him. Strange, no? Yes. Do you know who is he? Water, that one is essential for life, that one that has been destroyed. But I'm not here to say that you or they are doing this. I'm here to say that we are. So, one day, in one of my first class of Tele Club, I was looking at the window and it was raining. I didn't have any idea to present it, and I was thinking, outside, I saw a tree, a very big tree. I started to think, it's strange how a tree receives enough water if the leaves covers the whole area above it. For who don't know, it's not the leaf which absorbs water, but the root. So my dad was done. How to store water? But I know that there are three people here, you, and you here, that are thinking, is this just guy idiot? I know how to store water. Yes, you know. So, because of that, I'm leaving. No, just kidding, I'm not. So I started to write that speech. Everything going okay, and soon I thought, there are many ways to store water. I need to give you something new. But I'm still worried how we're dealing with this and how easy you to have access to it. In the future, we might not have this. So my dad was done again. Not how to store water, but how to use water more efficiently. So I'm going to give to you one way to store rainwater, two ways to use water, and one tip that can save a lot of it. My revolutionary way is going to be an easy way to do. First, I have to tell you that I was thinking to make it drinkable, but because a terrible thing called healthy, I couldn't. Not because it's dirty, but because we also need minerals there, thing that the rainwater doesn't have. So I left to buy that destructor. I was doing the destructor. But it was my mom who asked me if the system to make it drinkable was going to work or not. After some discussion, I was without a plan and without ideas. It was my father, my savior, who remembered something, a nice thing. About 2 years ago, in São Paulo, Brazil, there was one of the biggest dry zones there. So they had tried to store any kind of water. So they used the filter to store rainwater. Explain a little bit how it works. Let's say that in a city, you have an average per year of 700 millimeters per meter squared. It means that in a year, if you have an area of 1 meter squared, you're going to have 700 liters. But because of the evaporation, the efficiency is about 80%. So, talk about Buenos Aires. According to the website climate.org, the average here is about 873 millimeters per meter squared per year. My roof has an area of 190 meters squared. So now it's just math. 0.8, that's the efficiency, times 873, that's the millimeters per year, times 190. It means that in a year, I can store almost 166,000 liters. Guys, that's really easy to do and you can save a lot of water. This water is not drinkable, but it's really useful. Okay, do you know the water used to cook pasta or vegetables? Do you know how much water is spent every single day for that? For example, to 100 grams of pasta, you need 1 liter of water. We don't need this amount. But on the other hand, this water contains multiple minerals, vitamins, and substances that another plant can use, like the starch. So why waste this water if it can be used to feed more life beings? Or even, it can be used to cook again. At home, my mom used this water to cook vegetables, to do rice, and it tastes really good. My other idea is pretty simple. I don't know here who has, but at home, we don't have an electric shower. So we need to wait about 1 to 2 minutes to the water in the electric heater to come down, and then we can take shower. So between this time, we put a bucket under the shower to store the water. We are able to fill a bucket with 15 liters every single time. You can use the water to flush the toilet or even to wash the bathroom. There are 1,000 ways to use it. Okay, we need to agree. Those require some time or money. But I'm going to tell you a tip that you can do today when you get home. So, a cool way to have the plan is to put a bottle inside the toilet tank. And that's it. The Pauli exclusion principle says that two objects cannot occupy the same space at the same moment. And because of it, we're going to have less water in the water tank. So every time you press the flush button, less water is going to be wasted. Oops. Remember something. First, the volume of the bottle is going to be to the volume of the economy made. Second thing, you can use any kind of bottle, plastic, glass, PET, or even it's not a bottle, like I did at home. And the third thing, please, I'm asking please guys, make sure that this bathroom is not usually used to do big stuff. This idea I saw in a YouTube channel, Manual do Mundo, or in English, Words Manual. We can change the situation. We can still save Mr. Water. So, who wants to be part of the solution? I want. Thank you.